crime scene tape closing off the area where 14-year-old Caleb Rios was found in bad shape with stab wounds to his chest. He was unconscious and unresponsive.
I'm in shock right now. That's sad.
It was just before 9:30 Friday morning behind the Mitchell houses on 138th Street and 3rd Avenue in the Mott Haven section of the Bronx. Sources tell Pix 11 News it appears the teen was stabbed while walking from his apartment building. He tried to run but fell behind parked cars. The scene shocking to people who live in the area.
Come on, it's like you're about to, like, that's 14 years old. I'm only 18 myself, and like hearing that, it's really like, wow, I'm so in shock.
This grandmother says senseless violence in the neighborhood is why she walks her grandson to and from school.
I feel upset. It's crazy out here. That's why I told my grandson, he's only 13. I tell him stay in school because the street don't give nothing. It's just a lot of mishappening going on. It's crazy. I feel so bad for the family.
While police continue to look for evidence and clues, another teen's life cut short is weighing heavy on this community.
It's not even this neighborhood, it's everywhere.
To hear that somebody just passed away right in front of my building and I just came home, just to hear that is really awakening.
The victim was rushed to Lincoln Hospital. That's where he died. Police say they are concerned about gang activity in the area, but there's no reason to believe the victim has any ties to any gangs. He has no criminal record. So far, no motive, no weapons, no suspect. So police need your help finding whoever's responsible. If you have any information on this, call Crime Stoppers. The number's right there. It's 800-577-TIPS.
Begin with the arrest of a deadly stabbing suspect in the Bronx.
Police say this video right here captures Waldo Mejia attacking a neighbor's Ring camera with a knife back in November. Since then, he's accused of multiple random stabbings, one of them just yesterday, taking the life of a 14-year-old boy. Eyewitness News reporter Anthony Carlo with more on the suspect's criminal history.
This video is from November, long before Waldo Mejia allegedly stabbed a 14-year-old to death. He was caught plunging a knife into his neighbor's doorbell camera.
So I told him, listen, when you be knocking my door, man, I don't do that to nobody here. So he said, oh, I don't like to be recording. I say, listen, that's my door.
The neighbor wasn't comfortable showing his face, but tells us tonight Mejia is unhinged.
He come with a knife and then started mashing my door.
Mejia was arrested for knifing the doorbell camera on November 27th, but only a few days later, his neighbor was shocked to see him back at his building, released after his court appearance.
I told my mom, I said, oh, this guy is outside right now. I don't know what to do. And then my wife got so nervous. I got nervous too. But then what? I can get killed anytime.
What do you have to say to the family?
The 29-year-old was arrested again today, swearing at reporters as he was put into a police car. This time he's accused of plunging a knife into Caleb Rios. A 14-year-old is dead because the state of New York failed him. Congressman Richie Torres writes, the blood of the innocent and the young are in the hands of New York's criminal justice system, which insists on releasing repeat stabbers.
A brutal, unprovoked killing of a 14-year-old child by a career criminal.
The NYPD again found itself chasing after a recidivist with a criminal history including arson and gun possession. Surveillance images of Mejia fleeing the scene of Friday's murder helped connect him to a subway stabbing just days before. And after a little more digging,
750 feet away, an earlier crime was reported in which an individual stabbed his neighbor's Ring camera.
This video brought cops right back to his doorstep.
When detectives showed the arresting officer in that case the images taken from Friday's stabbing, she immediately recognized the perp.
Mejia's neighbor hopes it ends here.
I wish they throw that guy in jail and never come out again.
Mejia faces a top charge of murder in the second degree and likely won't be seeing the light of day for a very long time, but only after many say it's too late. From the 40th Precinct, Anthony Carlo, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
We first brought you that story yesterday. 14-year-old Caleb Rios was stabbed and killed while standing on a sidewalk in the Mott Haven neighborhood of the Bronx. And tonight, we're getting a look at the man who police say did it. Take a look here. Police escorted Waldo Mejia out of the 40th Precinct today. He is accused of killing Rios. News 4's Brittany Miller live in Mott Haven tonight with what we're learning about him tonight. And Brittany, when police tracked him down, they say officers made a disturbing discovery.
That's right. Caleb Rijos was a good student and a high school football player. Police say he was on his way to school Friday when he was stabbed in an unprovoked attack. Now, tonight, that suspect is in custody. Police say he was still carrying a bloody knife when they arrested him just after midnight. Waldo Mejia yelling profanities at reporters this afternoon.
And I'm gonna beat your like a when I catch you.
Police say Mejia stabbed an innocent 14-year-old Caleb Rijos to death Friday morning.
This is tragic for this family. This is tragic for his classmates. This is tragic for the people of the Bronx and for the city of New York.
Police say Rijos was on his way to Bronx Leadership Academy when Mejia approached him and repeatedly stabbed him.
You know, he called his father and told his father that he couldn't breathe and that he was scared. And his father heard him dying.
Rijos ran from his attacker and fell between two cars. Good Samaritans rushed in to help.
Several New Yorkers come to his aid, and they flagged down a passing EMS ambulance.
Rijos died at the hospital. Police had been looking for Mejia. He was also wanted for a January 5th subway stabbing. A transit cop recognized Mejia from a wanted poster.
We were able to quickly conclude that these two incidents were connected, unprovoked, and committed by the same suspect.
Mejia has a history of mental illness, arrested 4 times since 2015. The 29-year-old most recently arrested in November.
Mr. Mejia was arrested for stabbing another victim's Ring camera with a kitchen knife. And importantly, was released on his own recognizance the very next day.
Police Commissioner Jessica Tisch calling on the court system to do more.
A city is in mourning, and the systems that we have in place to deal with repeat offenders and individuals with severe mental health issues continue to fail us.
Right now, Mejia is facing several charges. The Bronx DA says there could be additional charges for that subway stabbing. We are live in the Mott Haven section of the Bronx tonight. Brittany Miller, News 4 New York.